Okay, today I'm going to be starting the process of repairing the largest burner on my Hughes electric range, which is from 1917. Here is the coil. So as you can see, it was made in Chicago. It's a Hughes element. It says Edison Electric Appliance Company Incorporated, Chicago, Illinois. And a lot of people ask why I don't like Edison. It is because he was a businessman and he stole a lot of people's inventions and patented them as his own. Like the light bulb was invented by Joseph Swan, but yet he gets credit for all that. Anyway, to the point of this video, I'm going to take these coils out of here, and I'm going to be using some milk, and I will boil some milk, and I will try to piece this thing back together and use the milk to bind it back together. The casing in the milk should bind it. Also, tip, if you ever break a piece of fine china like that, you can actually take milk and immerse it in a cup of milk after you boil it and let it sit, and then give it 3 days, and it should be good to go again. Okay, this is going to be a 3-day process, so I'm just going to save this video to my drafts each day, and I'll edit it a little more. So that is how this is going to look when it's finished. Now I've got to heat up some milk, and I've got to put it in the cracks and let this sit in milk for 3 days after I heat it up, just on the counter somewhere. So the other day I connected my range how it should be. This bar down here is neutral. And then this wire up here is hot, and this wire up here is hot. That's one phase, and that's the other phase of the 220. And then that's neutral. So that is why I'm redoing all these burners, because I'm going to get them all working. First, I need to shorten this coil, because this one coil right here is rated for 220. So I'm going to shorten it down so it'll work on 120. I'll trim it inch by inch. And I need to do that first so I can heat the milk up. Okay, I've got this burner out. Now I'm just going to shorten the heating coils until it works on 120. Okay, I've shortened this coil. Let's put it back and see if it works ideally, or if I need to shorten it more. Okay, I've got the burner back on and it's trimmed ideally. So there it is. Give it a sec to warm up. I'll alter those center contacts so it'll connect better there. But you can hear it. And then let's switch to the other side, or just one side. There's just one side right there. And this is low right here. And that's it. Okay, now let's heat up this milk and then glue that back together. Well, I was going to put this on the back burner, but I guess I'm going to repair this back burner. I'll trim this down to work on 120 volts as well, and then I will have a simmer burner, so I can quite literally put things on the back burner. And yes, it is where that saying comes from, put it on the back burner, because simmer is the back burner on most old stoves. And now our simmer burner works. Okay, now our back two burners are working. Let's go ahead and scald some milk so that I can glue this back together. It'll be ready in 3 days after I apply the milk. And we'll just have it sit in here. This will be the coil that I use in this. I'll trim it until it works ideally. Okay, let's heat up this milk. Okay, here is the milk, and there is the little porcelain base. Let's do this. Okay, and there's the burner in the milk. Or the base of the burner in the milk. Well, it's a little later in the day, but while we're at it, let's fix this burner too, which was the front left burner. Okay, now this burner should work too. Let's put it back in there. Okay, now the front left burner works. Here, let's let it warm up really quick. Or really slow. Any day now. Are you gonna glow or are you not? Okay, there it goes. It's starting to. So that burner works. Let's turn on the left rear. And we'll wait for the left rear to warm up. There it goes, see? Let's turn on this one. And that's warming up. Any day now. Let's switch it again. Okay. There it goes. And there's 3 burners. The other burner I am repairing in milk. But there's 3 of our burners. Let me turn these off. And our oven coils also work now. Here's the lower oven I've turned on back, and we'll do the upper oven while we wait. You can see the lower oven starting to glow. And then the upper oven's already glowing. And there it is. And then tomorrow I will repair this burner and it will be completely working.